Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman. With me today,
Akeem the African Dream.
Alright, I'll allow that for today. No words for freshly squeezed Loganberry back here. And Derek is manning the mod boards, but you can hear his voice from afar.
Yo.
Alright, man. So we're here to talk AEW Dynamite. Dynamite! With that being said, though, folks, how can you help out Everything Pro Wrestling? It's simple, it's free, and it's easy. How easy, folks? You guys can click the subscribe button to help me out. You can also click the like button. That'll help me out. It helps with the YouTube algorithms and all the BS going on in the background. And last but not least, there is a link tree in the description below. You guys can follow the podcast, the YouTube channel. Get yourself some merch. Derek, pop on the camera. Show the merch off. I'm rocking a straight out of EPW shirt. Derek, he's got the LWO-esque EPW shirt, and I'm rocking tonight the straight out of EPW shirt. You guys can get yourselves some nice gear on TeePublic. So with that being said, and shout out to Rob for all the designs, or Akeem I should call him tonight. Yeah,
Jive so bro.
Rob, let's talk about AEW Dynamite, shall we?
Let's get it.
Tonight's show started off with a segment with Cody and Tony Schiavone coming off a plane, it looked like, or a jet, something. They tried to make it feel big time. Cody Rhodes was looking like Ric Flair in the NWA, if I could say so myself. What do you think? What did you think of this? Cody trying to be the businessman, I don't know, he didn't feel like the everyman. He felt like Flair more.
If he wants to be portrayed as the top guy, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I really think that it was a good thing, what he was trying to do here. Cody is one of the characters I'm most invested in AEW. Would you agree, disagree with that?
More so because of that theme song.
Yeah, I love the theme song. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Oh, yeah. When you have to tell a mod to watch their language in the chat, you know it's getting bad. But, I don't know, man. Shivani, what'd you think of Shivani in this? He kind of went to his old role here of following around somebody, asking questions.
They need to work on that mic work. I couldn't really hear what they were saying at first. Mm-hmm. We had to turn the TV up, but
yeah, it was quite quiet for some of it. I don't know what's up with the audio issues with it. Hopefully that's something they can work on and fix. We'll get into that more in a little bit here. We saw a promo from last week. Now, I don't know if this was shown at any given point or time, but Jon Moxley went backstage into Tony Khan's office. It was just a door that said Tony Khan. But he went back in there, and you can hear a conversation happening outside the door, and Moxley and Tony Khan were going at it, back and forth, and it turns out he made Moxley's match with Kenny Omega a lights-out match. Loganberry, fresh squeezed Loganberry, what did you think of that?
I don't know.
All right. So he made that match. Rob, what do you think going into this? A lights out match, unsanctioned, not counting towards the records. Moxley cut a good promo though. I think Tony Khan wasn't on there because of, I don't know, he would look weird on camera. It felt better though. It felt like you were behind the scenes.
Well, he said he doesn't want to be on TV, so
I respect it. But what did you think of Moxley and this whole setup for everything?
Well, if this is gonna be anything like that Joey Janela Kenny Omega match, I'm all in.
I think it might be worse. It might be worse.
Moxley involved, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus King, what's good? Derek, man in the chat board tonight. Derek's on the side here though, so. Derek, anything you want to add to that news? Speak up.
Nah.
Nah. You're good?
Good.
Okay. We start off first match of the night. This man's guy, Sammy Guevara. I'm trying to get a reaction out of him. Versus Hangman Paige. Rob, what did you think of this match?
Good opener.
Perfect opening match. This is what you want to have open up any card, whether you're any company. I thought it was some good stuff here. Good back and forth action. Lots of high spots in this one. Sammy's really showing his touch with this group. They were calling him the Spanish God and stuff now. They are really getting into
the
it.
Greatest ever.
Chill.
He's such a prick.
Yeah, he's such a heel, man. I just hate him. Hangman Page, what do you think of his storyline?
Oh, it wasn't too long ago he was challenging for the top title. He lost that match. He kind of fell down the card. He's gonna build himself back up. I like the arc they're going with.
Hangman Page gets the win with the buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3. Page's promo after really impressed me. I like him talking about how he's been, going through these hard times. He sounds like he's in a bar. Hard times. And it felt good to get the win tonight. So he's starting to feel himself climbing back up that ladder, rung by rung. That's a Rock thing. And after that, he says, #cowboy shit. I had to write that. And it felt really good, though. I think this is a story of a cowboy and being every man's man. What do you think?
Hey, you get knocked down to get back up again.
Yeah, live chat, man. Throw in some of your thoughts here. Hangman Page, cowboy shit. I like it. You can run it from here, too, if you want. So, good win. Paige is going to be facing Pac at Full Gear. What do you think? Does he have a chance right now? Do you think Paige could do something? Last week I felt like we could have potentially had how do I want to put it? A heel turn possibly from him. There's a lot of people who could turn heel.
Yeah.
At this point.
I feel like Paige needs this win. So I got him.
Well, we don't have to get into it, but you feel good about where he's going, the direction of the character.
If it's where I think they're going with the whole redemption story.
King, you just became my best friend.
Wow.
I like this match. Jesus was feeling it. All right, I like it. Let's talk about the next match that we went right into, which was Shauna versus Shida. I think Shauna was how you said her name. I wasn't too familiar with this talent beforehand, but she impressed in this match. What did you think of the two ladies wrestlers tonight, Rob?
This is one of the better matches that they've done as far as the women's matches go in AEW. Much as a hater as I'm going to sound like, it felt good not to see Britt Baker.
What? No, you got to elaborate here.
Britt Baker has been... Well, not even going to talk about her. We're going to talk about the talents that were on
No. Wait. No, I need to... You gave some insight. People want to hear your opinion. So what's up with Britt Baker?
Britt Baker has been overpushed. She seems like she's like the featured talent because she was the first one signed. And she hasn't really impressed me too much.
Yeah. I don't know who's in there talking about Skip Bayless. Get out my chat with that. Skip.
Don't do that, Skip.
So,
it was nice to see them showcase more talent.
Yeah. So, Shauna is someone who I think I wouldn't mind seeing her get a contract. Give her a couple more matches. Let's see how she does.
I want to see more Jamie Hayter.
Hell yeah. Jamie Hayter's the shit. By the way, she liked my tweet last week when I mentioned her being on AEW. Shida. Can I just say, Shida is the shit. I don't care what anyone says. Absolutely love her in-ring style. And I'm glad to see her get a win here. They need to promote her. We just had what do we call it?
Orange Logan.
Orange Loganberry back here. There's a story behind that too. If you can see the rug that's rolled up, there's no dead body in it. Someone ruined it. Loganberry over here. So Shida picks up the win. You seemed impressed with the match. You gave it a thumbs up. I like it. Let's talk about this promo with Brandy and Awesome Kong. Rob, I'm gonna let you take over from here.
This was weird.
How weird?
I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know if she was summoning Kong or...
It seems like Kong, maybe she's going to be like a part-timer sort of. And then you bring her in when needed.
She's already a trainer there, so she's in like the Christopher Daniels role.
Yeah, but I think they're part-time wrestlers kind of. They don't need to be featured as much as others.
But it goes back to last week where Brandy did her evil point. And what was that girl, the reporter's name? The one that Brett Farve texted?
Jim?
Whatever.
I'm sorry I said it like that.
What was that whole...
Wait, was that the girl Brett Farve did text?
Yeah.
Brett! No, I'm just kidding. Terrible. I'm sorry. Brett Favre, he's not a role model. He's a jeans model.
I don't know where they're going with this Brandy Rhodes thing, but I don't want to see her in the ring right now.
I don't think Brandy's gonna be in the ring though. I think she's gonna use Kong as her person. Like to me, it reminded me of when she was what was her name in WWE? Karma, with the whole doll, and then she was cutting the hair off and stuff. Let it rock though, because I was interested in that character, and we never got to see shit because they ruined it. She
also got pregnant.
Yeah, whatever. Shit happens. You get time off for that now in WWE. Chris Van Vliet. Next segment we're on to. Chris Van effing Vliet. Shout out to my man. If you guys look in the podcast archives, I get to do this every week and I love it. If you guys want, you could check out my interview with Chris Van Vliet in the podcast archives. One of the nicest guys you will ever meet. And not a bad dresser. Man looks snazzy on TV. I like it. Professional to the fullest. He introduces the Rock and Roll Express. These dudes have been wrestling since my father was watching wrestling. This is some good shit. I like them being in this. What'd you think, Rob? What do you think of the Rock and Roll Express? Are they past their prime?
I mean, they can still go. We all saw that Canadian Destroyer.
Shit.
That's one move, but
yeah, but
as long as they still look like they're entertaining in the ring, I'm good with it.
Yeah, they did all right with that.
Yeah, they're looking like Undertaker.
Yeah, they came out with the AEW tag team belts. I love the look of them. They look beautiful. I don't know, man. This just ended bad for them, though. Who comes out, Rob? The new Proud and Powerful tag team.
Proud and Powerful.
They switched it, I thought. I thought someone said Pride, then it became Proud earlier on the graphics. Orange Loganberry here saw it. See? He can back me up on it. Witness. So I'm going to go with Proud and Powerful for now. What did you think?
LAX, damn it.
LAX. Santana Ortiz show up. They beat the shit out of the Rock and Roll Express.
I don't know what he had. They had something rolled up in a sock. I don't know if it was like baseballs or oranges or something.
It was Valencia oranges from Family Guy.
You give him a lip, boy? Because I come over there and lay the smackdown on you.
Valencia orange, never leave a bruise. Anyway, after the ass whooping with the oranges and the socks, freaking, you get a power bomb that happens to Ricky Morton. Now, if you've ever seen Eric Bischoff get power bombed at the Great American Bash, that seemed like what they were going for with this. And I loved it because when Eric Bischoff went through that table, I don't know why as a kid I popped for it. Like, I'm like, yeah, he deserved that shit.
Eric Bischoff has a hateable face.
This is true. He looks like a Ken doll. And that's not a bad thing. We love you, Eric. Shout out to RJ, too, who's setting up stuff at StarCast. And I've got a pretty sweet announcement towards the end of this that I'll let you guys in on. What do you think, Rob? Did this help PNP?
They got him over his douchebag, so yeah.
Bucks had to come out to make the save. They did their thing. I don't know, man. LAX is one of the best tag teams right now, and I think people need to show some respect to them. And I see that we're at 8 likes. Let's make it double digits, folks. 2 more. Come on. Who's in here who hasn't clicked that like button yet? Help a brother out. What do you say though, Rob, on this one? LAX, are they future tag champs in your mind?
Gotta be.
Okay.
I feel like the inner circle is gonna end up with all the belts at some point.
Oh, don't start that bullshit. But I can see why you make that comparison, and we're actually getting into that right now. Let's get into more of this Cody Rhodes, Tony Schiavone, the sound. I don't know what was really said when they were coming through. That, I don't know, they were going in an airport loop or whatever they were doing, but West Virginia, what was up with the roads, bro?
Oh, man.
Like, all I kept hearing was the ba-boom, ba-boom. And maybe they were just adding the sound effect in, but...
They had to work on that infrastructure.
King said great women's match, yes. Brandy's not good in the ring, we'll say. Derek, please stop quoting Family Guy. SmackDown, terrible ratings, 100%. Sammy will need the mid-card title. Oh, Jesus is a Sammy fan.
You see it like a television title or something similar to like an
Well, they announced it. All right, let me say this. I would rather see like a TV or a mid-card title than women's tag titles. Women's tag titles are, in my mind right now,
no,
like,
we don't need that.
It's too much.
Although, well, we're not going to really talk about WWE, but I do like where the Kabuki Warriors are going.
Yeah, but it's too much. It's just too much in my mind. So Cody and Tony Schiavone, we really couldn't hear it, but they're telling this great story kind of how Cody got to this. It's kind of like a road to All Out, but in a car. And they're just speaking on everything else.
They told a weird story about Dusty Rhodes naked in a hotel room waiting for Willie Nelson at the pool.
If you will, Willie.
The point they were getting at, though, was when you're the star, you make them wait, you always arrive last. So they were making Jericho wait for him to arrive.
Yeah, stars do cool shit, basically. And it made sense, though, because I hate the, like, oh, the show has started and you're too good to be at the show on time? Like, all right. But the sound, they got to improve the sound on entrance music and stuff inside.
And this was weird, too, because you figure they're in a closed space in the limousine. Microphone should be right there. How come it still sounded like they were, like, miles away?
Yeah, I don't know who they have to get to be their sound guy, but if someone is really good at sound, send them this video, and I'll get them in contact with someone from AEW, I promise. Let's get into the next match, Rob. We've got, from House of Glory, John Silver and Alex Reynolds with the guy who always eats the apples on Being the Elite, your man QT Marshall. You said he's from Ring of Honor too, right?
A few years ago.
Yeah. And they're taking on the team of the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy.
Oh, he's going to wake up for this one.
Is he sleeping? Yeah. Anyway, so we got ourselves a match here. Best Friends come out in Rick and Morty gear. I thought that was pretty dope for the whole Halloween themed, and it was about Rick and Morty.
And which I thought it was cool too. If you watch Rick and Morty, you know there's multiple dimensions. So they have more than one Rick out there.
Yeah.
They had the max that they handed out in the crowd. Morty even did the voiceover for their announcement, or for their ring announcement.
Yeah, watch your head, dude. And they had JR read some stuff for Rick and Morty, which made it even. I think they're trying to place JR as that older dude who doesn't get shit. And some people are like, "Oh, how do you not get over the talent?" I'm like, that's part of JR's act. I think at this point is to do that with Orange Cassidy and everybody else. What do we got? King saying AEW needs a mid-card belt. NBA 2K20 is so trash. They give people codes for the full game for free. Damn. Damn. Good match here, though. Best Friends end up picking up the victory, as we all probably would have guessed this.
What was that move called? Stormint or
Storm Zero, you said?
Storm Zero.
They end up hitting that, the like reverse kind of pile driver to the double stomp. They get the win. Orange Cassidy got major pop here. What do you think of him as a performer? Is Orange Cassidy...
I've seen him have great matches. I've seen him do the silly shit with the whole...
He did all that. He did the kicks, everything else.
I don't know. I like Orange Cassidy. I'm insane.
Derek. Oh, man. I'm actually talking to R-Dub, who is at the show right now. And I'm going to ask him, let me know if you want to call me on here. And I'll put it on live. So, go ahead, Rob. You could take over for the next segment after they got the dub here. This is the contract signing.
All right, so before we get into this contract signing, you know, we had, was it Jericho, Cody? We can't call him Cody Rhodes, but Cody. Before we get into that, I just want to know, as far as multiple promotions go, who's the best dressed wrestler right now?
Chris Van
Cody,
Vliet.
Cody Rhodes, or Nick Aldis? Those are some sharp dressed men.
Big facts, man. They come out with the suit game, looking tight, man. Thank God I'm not a wrestler, because I come out there looking right. Give me the bread. But this was really good. What the hell was Chris Jericho wearing? Purple jacket with fucking pumpkins, bro? Fucking pumpkins.
It reminded me of that SNL skit with what was it, David S. Pumpkins? Oh shit, we got Orange Loganberry to pop.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what that was, but Jericho comes out wearing this ridiculous suit, and it fits Chris Jericho. That's just who the man is. He did his thing here. All right, there's still one more. He's stuck it. He's watching AEW After Dark right now, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him. But they go into this contract signing, and it wasn't like what you expected. Did you expect like WWE-esque? They did it at the top of the stage.
Well, because they go out of their way to make sure that they're as different as possible, which I appreciate.
True. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened here. They signed the contract. They did the whole handshake thing, and then me and shout out to Aaron, we call this the WrestleMania 17. And Jericho said, you could look at me all night, but you're going to make sure you want to get to the back.
So you're going to be needed elsewhere.
Yeah, and Jake Hagar is attacking Dustin Rhodes backstage. He beat the shit out of Dustin Rhodes. Jake Hager, by the way, Bellator got a no contest. I know a lot of people are saying it was a draw. He hit a low blow that they didn't think was on purpose, so they ended the match.
It definitely wasn't on purpose, but that shit looked painful.
Yeah. I don't think he did it on purpose though. But they had themselves a little bit of a Donnybrook there, and he's out there slamming his head. The head slam against the car, like the back end of the car, looked brutal.
Yeah, he did the hell out of that.
Mm-hmm. And afterwards, he put his arm in, and I called this before it happened, and Hager slams the door on his arm, breaking the arm. This is symbolism, folks, if you didn't know. 4 Horsemen, Dusty Rhodes. Same thing happened, beat down in the parking lot. So it looks like the Inner Circle are playing the role of the 4 Horsemen, and the Rhodes family are going to be fighting back like Dusty. Very interesting way to put it. You heard it here first. I want credit for this, damn it, on any news sites. I know someone else is going to say, I thought of it too, but I'm just talking shit. So, with that, I want to bring up something else, though, before we get off of this. Were you going to switch gears?
Oh, no, I was going to go MJF and Cody ran out for the save.
Oh, yeah.
To stave them off.
Shout out to MJF. I feel bad for that kid in your class who threw the quarters at you and became a drug addict.
I don't.
MJF is such a douche. That was on AEW Dark if you guys missed it. So afterwards with all this, I thought about all of this, and I want to get real quick, Rob, your opinion. Me and Brian Williams from Uke, shout out to Brian Williams, we're having a conversation about this. And what do you think of this 3 judges thing now? So the main event on November 9th for the world title will have 3 judges due to the interference they brought up from both sides and everything else. What do you think of these judges?
I'm hoping we don't have to use them.
I don't think we will. That's what Brian said to me on Twitter.
If we do, I'd like to see how they actually implement it, but I'm hoping that we don't get a 60-minute time limit draw.
You don't want any bullshit?
I just want a legit win for whoever's going to win that match.
I think we will get that, but and who do you pick as the judges? Because you got to have people who aren't going to be like Cody's side or Jericho's side. So that means like no Lance Storm. You can't have Arn Anderson in this. What do you think?
No DDP.
Yeah, maybe Hacksaw. But I like this. This is a way to get legends on the show, too. Who can't do anything, who can't wrestle anymore. We're going to have to see how this turns out. I'm not a big fan of it. What do you think? Yay, you're good with it?
I know how much you hate this, but I'm in the middle on it.
I'm okay. Like, I don't hate it. I'm just saying I
hate people being in the middle.
You could put holes in all this shit, though. Like, what happens if there's interference? Do the judges not see the interference? Does someone be the good Samaritan and tell the referee what they saw? Like, there's a lot of bullshit that can happen with this, and it needs to kind of be explained and covered up.
We got that Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder that ended in a draw.
Bruh.
But we don't get those judges.
Yeah, we don't need any of that. But JPQ brought up it should be like boxing. Maybe even get boxing judges to come in to do it. But we'll see what they do. I think they're going to get wrestling people, though. They like to pay the boys, I feel like. You cool with the judges or nah? Yeah, is that okay? Medium? Nah. He's not feeling it. Let's get into this 6-man tag match. We had Kip Sabian and TH2, the Hybrid 2. I don't know what the hell that is. Hybrid 2 for maybe 2 wins you're going to get this year if you don't get your shit together. That's Angelico and Jack Evans. I love the tag team. I feel like they're just always in that bad spot. Versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Kenny Omega came out with the Undertale. I'm going to have you explain that because I'm an old fart and I don't know what Undertale is.
Undertale is an RPG indie game that came out a few years ago. Was that 2015-ish?
Yeah, we'll say that.
It was really popular. It was a cheaper game that had an amazing story. He did the whole overlay about... Well, the whole game is about breaking free from society, so...
Nice. The Young Bucks came back out in the Street Fighter attire. Maybe that was their favorite game to get into. Whatever. Let's let it rock here. Highlights from the match. I left for part of this one, and I missed a really sweet spot in this. But Kip Sabian had one of the better records. I really think that he needs to be showcased more on the show. What do you think? You think talent will be showcased like that? He was 2-1.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like they're building their own stories with this whole I'm not on TV. Why is that? Because they're booked in other places.
And the record too. The records can tell some cool stories with it.
Yeah, but it's like they got they're booked in 1 day a week for AEW, and if they're busy or whatever, they got a built-in story when they come back.
I like it.
This match was the expected spot fest that you would see, but
yeah, we saw a lot of the usual
fun.
spots. People jumping off backs, moonsaults to the floor, everything else. It ends with Kenny Omega landing the one-winged angel on Jack Evans.
I kind of want to go through this whole ending sequence.
Go ahead, it's yours. It's yours, because I missed the end mostly.
You know, it starts, Kenny Omega's doing his comeback. He starts his whole Terminator clap. He goes for his tope con hilo out of the ring. He gets cut off by Kip Sabian. He throws him out the ring into the Bucks. He starts mocking him with the Terminator clap. He goes for his dive. Right over the top rope, suicide dive. They catch him. Hit him with an apron. It was a triple apron power bomb. And the way it hit, I'm quite sure he's fine, but that shit looked painful.
That is a fact. That triple power bomb. I had to stay. They were not going to let me leave until I saw this spot, and it looked brutal.
I don't know what happened to Angelico, but Jack Evans gets back in the ring. He catches a triple super kick into a V trigger on the rope to a one wing angel. 1, 2, 3. The Elite Kid takes the dub.
Big facts. I like the Elite winning here. They have to be kept strong for the pay-per-view, I would assume, right? So they get the win. Afterwards, while walking out, they're slapping hands, kissing babies, and then the Young Bucks see two fans. They're rocking the Rick and Morty masks with those crappy Young Bucks t-shirts.
Hey, those are bestsellers.
They are. And they bring them in once again, and it's PNP. These motherfuckers were doing attacks from everywhere, out of nowhere.
I loved it.
They were beating ass, and what's up with the chairs in West Virginia? They were like stuck together. Like, like what are these couples chairs?
Yeah, they went and knocked the chairs over, closed them up, and they still stood up.
Yeah. They took a little bit of a beatdown, but PNP scrambled. I like this Horseman-esque beatdown. They're probably in the role of Arn and Ole right now.
Fuck Ole Anderson, by the way.
Moving on. So the PNP gets the beat down, and they are chased off. Next up, the Librarians.
Orange Loganberry does like his peace and quiet.
That's right. So the Librarians come out. Leva Bates. Leva. What do you think of this gimmick, real quick?
I kind of want to talk about the Librarians right now because I get what they're kind of going for, where they have the dichotomy of two, like you got the face one, the heel one. One's gonna pander to the crowd, while the other one insults. They're trying to get like almost like a organic mixed reaction. But then you have Leva Bates assisting him with heel tactics during his matches. So it's like
they have to either be fully. They need to commit one way.
I don't know if there's like just trying to force this to work. I actually like the Librarians. Well, I like Leva Bates. I think Derek got something to say.
No. He wrote something terrible in the chat.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
Shh, trashy ass gimmick King wrote. Yeah, you know what? Peter Avalon's not bad, though. I think he's a great performer at the same time in the ring. I don't think he's...
And I was listening to Jericho's podcast last week. He was on there. Did you know he's an actual librarian?
Peter Avalon?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. Yo, Tony Khan, was this real?
Yeah, it's an Orange Cassidy takeover.
Tony Khan dressed up as Orange Cassidy. Love it. Love it. Love it.
My man back here did it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, his jacket's a little bit darker, but I'll let it rock, man. Because he's Loganberry, damn it. But the Librarians are in the ring, and here comes Jon Moxley through the crowd. So they treat him like he's already like kind of a nomad, sort of. Like he's out there doing whatever. He comes through the crowd. Jon Moxley cuts a promo that gave me goosebumps a little bit. It was nice to see intensity.
Man, he let loose.
Look, WWE, this is shit you can't manufacture. You can't write a script to make someone talk like that, feel like that. He was spitting everywhere, but he showed emotion. It's something that is missing from it. Rob, what did you think of this promo?
It got me hyped up for that Full Gear match.
He sold me on this pay-per-view. Like, okay, I need to definitely get it. Like, I'm already going to get it, as you said. But he told me why his match was important. And he said that, you know what? You guys are going to see hardcore stuff in this match. He said that he was going to tear down everything and nothing is going to stop him. And he told the execs at Turner to kiss his ass. It felt real.
And all I gotta say, in the voice of Ollie Williams and Family Guy, someone gonna bleed.
Moving on. We get to the main event of the evening. It was for the AEW inaugural Tag Team Championship. First ever AEW Tag Champs. Going into this, we have SCU versus the Lucha Bros.
Now, everybody in this room picked the Lucha Bros to win.
Out of
everybody left, I kind of wanted SCU to win.
I was definitely going to be that guy and lie and say that I didn't do that. But, yeah. What did he say? Moxley, best promo, better than the shit he cut in WWE. Fact. Jesus says the promo was fire. What?
All right.
Okay, Jesus. I'm not even going to repeat that. Save. Look in the chat, folks, if you want to see it. But, I don't know, guys. This match was all right. Did you think it was rushed, though? No entrances for this.
I don't know if they went over in one of the segments where they had to, like, kind of get through this, but if it's SCU versus the Lucha Bros, you know you're going to get some fire.
They brought it in this one. Nice back and forth. Kaz, whatever you want to call him. I thought he almost broke his neck on that apron spot. He ends up jumping, trying to do a hurricanrana, but he doesn't get the full rotation, and his neck kind of landed on the apron. Looked pretty brutal, but they ended up making it work still. Scorpio Sky was in there. He was a machine in this match.
Scorpio's boy's good.
Yeah, he did a live thing on Instagram yesterday. I was trying to get him to answer a question, but so many people were in there talking. He did really good in this one. The Lucha Bros are bad too, man. Let's give it up for Ray Phoenix. Sorry, I'm just being a jerk. Excalibur kept saying Phoenix. And
Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, he did really good shit, bro. I don't know. If you haven't seen him from like Lucha Underground, maybe you don't know, but you should know. Like, he's a bad boy in this, man.
Dude, everybody was on fire, man. He's the... As far as I know, he's the only Triple Crown champion in Lucha Underground, right?
Was he the world champ?
He was the world champ.
What was this? Time out.
When he cashed in that Get to the Guys belt.
Who did he lose it to? He must have lost it quick.
Who did he lose
Oh, did he lose it to Jeff Cobb?
No. Wait. Was it? Yeah.
Maybe I do remember that. Lucha Underground had so much shit.
That Battle Royal shit. Or... Anyway.
Derek and Jesus, cut the Road Dogg shit now. Somebody just wrote, you didn't know in the chat, and then Jesus followed up with your ass better call somebody. Good match back and forth. On the outside, Kazarian ends up eating a powerbomb through the timekeeper's table. He's chewing on a cord, and then all I could think of was, that hurt. Someone said, how do you like me now? And I said, do ya? Do ya? Put the belt on me and I beat everybody.
And then what, Bob?
Oh, my God. Bruce Pritchard joke. So, they're back in the ring. So, we're wondering, it's got to be right here where the Lucha Bros are going to win because time's running out for all of this. And, Rob, give them the finish.
2-on-1, man. But Scorpio Sky out like a bat out of hell. He's just taking it to everybody.
Got a roll up in.
No, they hit him with there. They went to go for that package power driver double stomp off the top rope. I don't know why Phoenix did he knock him off the rope?
I don't remember. Everything happened so fast. I just saw the roll up and I was like, wait, what the hell just happened?
Well, anyway, he rolled up Pentagon and 1, 2, 3. We got new champs.
SCU. So what do you guys think of SCU being the first ever tag team champs?
I dig it.
You like it? All right. Derek, come on, bring your ass in here, man. Because you thought Lucha Bros were going to win, so this is time for me to brag a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to hate, man. SCU was definitely on point. I was definitely going with Lucha Bros, but my prediction was good.
Well, we all thought Lucha Bros. SCU winning isn't bad, though. These guys have put in their dues in so many companies, whether it was TNA, Ring of Honor. They were on the indies. They were busting their ass week in and week out.
And whatever team they put over when they lose those belts eventually, made.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
100%, and I can't wait to see what they end up doing. Quit bringing that up, Derek. Bring back the Revival Usos feud they had early. Who has Icy Hot on?
Jeez.
Terrible. But let's put a bow on this episode here, guys. What did you guys think? Was this a thumbs up or a thumbs down show? Son of a bitch back here.
And that's EPW approved.
That's right.
Approved!
So, live chat, tell me what you think of this episode. Was it thumbs up, thumbs down? Rob, I think next week on the podcast, I can tell you guys that it will be AEW Full Gear predictions. We are going to get into it. I plan on ordering the event. Don't know where we're going to do it or how it's going to be done yet, but we'll figure something out. And with that being said, folks, I've been doing contests. There's an MLW contest going on for this Saturday. I'm giving away mad codes. So if you guys want to get in on this, this is your chance. Get in there and get the codes. Last week was better, though. Everything can't be a home run, Jesus. So make sure you guys get on the MLW contest. But within the next day or two, that was Rob, Trash Can, Duke the Dumpster Dro seeing it over here. With that being said, StarCast is coming up, and I will have a code for that. And I'm also going to have a code for someone internationally to watch Full Gear for free. So make sure you keep it locked on the Twitter. All that is down below. And whose phone was that? Mine? Someone else's?
No idea.
I'm trying to see if someone was trying to get in on this call here. But it looks like the guys in West Virginia are busy. Shout out to the people at Run the Ropes. I appreciate you guys. F that game. All right. We got Jesus Chan, EPW. Chat, I'm going to give you guys the too sweet. Hopefully some people... Derek's never allowed to be a mod in the chat again. He is running the chat room up tonight. Make sure you guys show some love. I appreciate each and every single one of you who took time to tune in and watch. For D, Rob, Orange Loganberry. With that being said, we are out. Peace.